So hi everyone, it's Emma Sheard with FC Business Intelligence here, and today I'm speaking with Gary Sullivan, who's the Vice President of Property and Subrogation Claims with Erie Insurance. So it's lovely to speak with you today, Gary. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Emma. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. So Gary, to start off, what does your role entail?
As the Vice President of Property and Subrogation Claims here at Erie Insurance, I oversee our processes, policies, and procedures for our property and subrogation claims. I'm responsible for ensuring we serve, direct, and protect in our claim handling procedures and outcomes.
Fantastic. And how are you using analytics today to transform your organization?
Well, in my world, which is property and subrogation, I use a number of operational sources of information to ensure our claims are resourced and managed properly. We want to make sure that we are paying what we owe to our policyholders, and there's various sources of data that I consult, such as our estimatics software, workload reports, and customer service information.
Fantastic. And what's your team's core focus for 2016?
We're going to be really focused on building out the capabilities that have been the foundation of our success: customer service and claims. As an example, last year we opened a state-of-the-art technical learning center here in Erie, Pennsylvania. The technical learning center was a over $15 million investment in a 50,000-foot facility where we are training our auto and property claims adjusters on the Erie way of handling our claims. We'll also continue to explore tools and capabilities that help us expand our customer service. Tools like drones. The unmanned aerial vehicle program that we have is still in the experimental stage, but we're continuing to work on how that might be incorporated into our service proposition. The FAA has some pretty robust regulations for UAVs, and we're hoping that in 2016 that the FAA will allow for greater commercial use of that technology.
Fantastic. Sounds like you're going to be busy. And what do you think will be the three biggest analytics trends in 2016?
Well, I think we've got three things that are going to be a focus for the industry. One is data use. How does a company take all the disparate sources of information and manage accordingly? The second area, I think, is data storage. For example, when we fly a drone sortie, we can have a huge video file produced, and we need a location to not only store it, but then also quickly access that information. And then lastly, predictive analytics seems to be an evolving area that is quickly evolving, such as Internet of Things, connected homes, also around claims automation. Those are the sorts of areas that I think will be a trend in 2016.
Great. And who are the insurance innovators that you're keeping your eyes on?
Well, I like to follow companies and people beyond the realm of our industry, because there's a lot going on and that may impact insurance. One example is Tesla Motors. I've been following them with their autonomous vehicle development and especially their data management capabilities. I watch and keep in touch with Symbility. They build out capabilities around claims estimation software. And then CoreLogic is a data software company that incorporates real estate information into service propositions for the insurance industry. So those are the three firms that I watch.
Great. And what technology capabilities or potential applications most excite you?
Well, I've already mentioned one, and that's drones. That's really exciting. The safety aspect of drone operation, keeping our adjusters on the ground rather than climbing the roof, is tremendous. Saving one person from being injured is worth the investment. But then also the efficiency that may be gained depending upon how the United States FAA relaxes their drone flying standards, that may also have a substantial impact. Then a couple other areas that we're in tune with is iPhone and Google imaging capabilities. As new versions of a tablet or a phone come out, we're eagerly staying in touch with what the imaging capabilities are within those devices. We think there's some potential with predictive analytics around imaging in a few years.
Great. And this one's a bit more of a tough one, but crystal ball gazing, what do you think the insurance industry will look like 10 years from now in 2026?
Well, you're right. That is a tough one. But in order to look forward, I think you need to look back a little bit. And 10 years ago, there's been looking back at where we were in the claims handling industry and where we were in the insurance industry, it's so much different today than it was then. I see 10 years from now technology around interaction with customers developing and evolving to better align with when and how a customer wants to interact with companies, such that the insurance industry is offering many different types of service interactions and platforms to our customers.
Fantastic. All right, well, wonderful. Thank you so much, Gary. And just as a reminder, we've got Gary speaking at our upcoming Insurance Analytics USA Summit, which is taking place on March 14th and 15th in Chicago. Gary, what are you most looking forward to at the event?
Well, I'm looking forward to the topics and the agenda looks exciting. I'm really focusing in on the link between data and customer and how that development will take place not only in 2016, but 2017 and 18.
Wonderful. Yeah, I think it's going to be a great couple of days. Well, wonderful, Gary. Thank you so much for your time. It's been lovely speaking with you.
Same here. Thank you, Emma.